Welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Miami, Ohio RedHawks, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Miami, Ohio's offense will come out first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field. And
there he goes. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. To throw, it's Finn. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
To the air on first down. Gets open down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Short hands, it's Reynolds. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Perry. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Wants to throw again. Fires to the end zone. Makes the grab over the middle. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia Southern's offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Caught behind the line. It's held. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Off play action. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Rides the back and leaves it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's French. Finds his man, it's Sanders. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A little screen to the running back. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. It with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. A great catch and run for 6. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what this RedHawks offense can get done this time. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Finn. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 20, he's got space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Brunson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, RedHawks.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Back to pass, it's Finn. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. The RedHawks will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Now from inside the red zone. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Makes the catch. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, it's French. Under fire. Grab near the sticks, it's Sanders. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The snap sets up the throw. Wide out, time to get in. Touchdown, Eagles. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They march 79 yards on the drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This should be the last play of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snags it inside the 20. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the RedHawks will snap it on first and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Brunson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. A designed run for the quarterback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Fitted in the window for the score.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. They're down close to the end zone. Ball's going to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly. They were on the same page on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Off play action on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. The short hands, it's Cobb. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw, it's French. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Miami, Ohio has it back. The RedHawks offense heads to the field. Fighting off the defender. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Tracy. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brunson. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The RedHawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man on the right.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Finds his man. It's Brunson. And the RedHawks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting us out.
And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. To the air, it's French. He's got him. And he'll be brought down. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Eagles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Running to the left. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The RedHawks in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Finn. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the RedHawks are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Reynolds. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The RedHawks will send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cobb. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up into the 26 for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He leaves it with his back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, and the defense had that one. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. That's caught. It's Weaver. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the RedHawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle. It's Tracy. They'll immediately call timeout. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Back to throw, it's Finn. Got his man quickly. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The RedHawks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl game. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Found a little space, and he's got forward to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's French. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what this RedHawks offense can get done this time. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, he's got a chance. He's got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Finn. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the RedHawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Brunson. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come. Touchdown, RedHawks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's French. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups. And this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cobb. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Motion from the back. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cobb. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Running back searching for a hole. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Tracy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Miami, Ohio has it back. The RedHawks offense heads to the field. He's open on the right. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. Slithers into space. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The RedHawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Finn. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get 1st downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Weaver. And the RedHawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The RedHawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives him momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's French. That's caught. It's Brown. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Eagles will have it first and 10. It's a draw. Runs through the tackle.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Makes the catch. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looking for a man. It's French. Sets up the screen. They will score! Touchdown, Eagles! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Gives it on the option. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the RedHawks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll give it to the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Now on first down from the 28. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Finn. He unleashes a long one. He's got it down the right side. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking for the score. Touchdown, RedHawks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Rides the back on the option to give. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's Pop. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And At this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Back to pass, it's French. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Cobb. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Finn. Makes the catch, it's Weaver. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Gonna look downfield again. Grab near the marker. It's Reynolds. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The RedHawks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the RedHawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw, it's French. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Eagles. On to attempt the try. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what this RedHawks offense can get done this time. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. Decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The RedHawks headed quickly to the line.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
To the air, it's Finn. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brunson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to keep it in the air. Dumps it to the back. He's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Miami! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Across the 25. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Finn. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the RedHawks are in the hurry-up. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.